myself or have a latte. I'm not sure. No, I planned it. I was like, look, and the period I planned it was where nobody else had a birthday, a holiday, you know what I mean? I didn't want anybody to, like, think about it. What's that?
Planning carefully.
Yes, I was planning carefully. And it literally was. I'm like, universe, look, I don't think it's going to change. And in having it change, I was like, oh my God. I went and I had my bars on and I was like, really? And I remember being there in my own office that I hated. And I don't know if you've ever been to this place in your life where you feel so frustrated and upset with everything that you personally have created that anything you had a hand in, you kind of hate. Okay? I don't know, and I hope you haven't been there, and I hope you're not there right now, but if you are, it's like there's possibility, okay? We can change this. Just saying, okay? You're welcome. And literally, I remember walking to the door to my office, and I hated the way the door looked. I hated my name tag. Dain C. Heer, DC. Who's that asshole? Oh, that asshole. You know what I mean? It's just like everything. And I remember I hated my tables. My chiropractic tables. And Shannon, who came to run my bars, I remember she puts her hands on my head, and I went, okay, this feels good, but I'm not going to act like it does, because it'll probably go away tomorrow. Only after an hour and 15 minutes, I was giggling so much I just couldn't stop giggling. I was like, and it was the first sense of peace I'd had in almost 3 years. And I remember getting up from that bar session, and I never told anybody this. And I looked down at the pleather that my table was made of. You know, pleather, plastic leather. You know what I mean? It's really plastic, but they try to make it look like leather so you don't feel like the cheap bastard that you are. And I looked down at it, and I used to hate this friggin' table, man. And I looked down, and I looked at the blue, and I looked at the colors that went through it, and I was like, this is beautiful. Oh my God, this is beautiful. And then I walked outside, and I looked up at the sky, and I was like, really? Have you always been this beautiful? And I started looking at everything in my world from this beautiful place, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know if anybody else knows this exists. I need to share this with people. Okay, and what happened for me was, always before, if I'd ever gotten anything close to that, I don't know if I'd ever had anything that was totally that, but if I'd ever gotten close to that, always, like within a few hours, it felt like it was going away. Because I started having the doubts, and I started having the stuff come in, and I started having the heaviness come in, and then finally after enough pieces of heaviness came in, I felt like I was buried in it again, and then I didn't know how to get out of it. The thing Access gave me was the tools to actually not only have the lightness, but to keep it and maintain it and continue to allow it to grow. Maintain it and allow it to grow. Like him. Before Access, he was a very unhappy kid. He would never talk, he would just lie there like that. And so, it's like, a lot of you have been doing Access for a while, you're like, yeah, I get pieces of that, I know what you're talking about, but I know it's actually possible. Which is why you keep doing it, because life keeps getting better. And a lot of you that haven't, it's like, in a sense, it's like, I've been looking my whole life for how can I tell people what I know is actually possible? How can I share with them and show them and invite them in a way that they can actually get to realize, yes, maybe it is possible. Thing is, you got to choose it. I can't do it for you. You can make the demand, but the way it works is when you make the demand, look, I'm going to have that, you start opening the doors for that to happen. So I'm doing my best to be here to be the invitation for you to know that it can actually exist. Yes?